nutshell, how has he changed the landscape of cinema?
Well, he's changed it by being prepared to refresh the parts that other filmmakers are not prepared to refresh. He's happy to go to places where other filmmakers wouldn't go to. And that's what makes him unique, because you don't know what you're going to see with him. You have no idea what you're going to see. And he's able to imagine a world and present a world on camera, pre-digital even, where he makes the imagination come to life. And I think that is, and I'm not talking about the imagination of Roald Dahl or something like that. I'm talking about the visual imagination of forbidden imagination. And he's prepared to present that in the cinema, and not many people will do that. Yeah, I mean, Cocteau would have done it, but very, Buñuel, but very few people could have. I mean, he could have been working with Cocteau and Buñuel. I mean, there are very few people are prepared, without trying to be shocking, who are prepared, and therefore I think he changed the landscape of modern cinema as much as Cocteau and Buñuel changed the landscape then.
And finally, would you like to say something about how you feel about the prospect of this huge project, this Cronenberg exhibition?
Well, I think the timing is absolutely right. I think everything has a time and time at his day. And David he's got many films left of him, but he's of a certain age, and he deserves to have such a recognition. And it's right that it should be in Toronto, because Toronto is sort of one of the centres of cinema now, thankfully, and he's at the heart of it. And he's the most important Canadian filmmaker. Sorry to everybody else, but he's the most important, significant Canadian filmmaker for my money. And there'll never be another David Cronenberg. So it's right, whilst David is still very active and very still fertile in his imagination and his physicality,